Carlos Rodriguez, for example, a rider that would not like this sort of train at all. He's defended very well here, as there are many others here in the GC standings. So, you know, this big day, they'll be really happy to get to the finish and not lose any time. You know, the guys that do not like this sort of train, as we can see here, they're starting to work well together here. 7 seconds at the moment. They can see him dangling out front there, as we see some of the riders trying to get back in here, you know, after being just distant in that final section.
Wout van Aert is on the wheel of his compatriot Louis Vervaeke. This now is Michael Matthews, who's making a move from the Van der Poel group, but at a minute. Is it too late, Sean?
Yes, I think it's going to be far too late. We can see up front there, you know, they're chasing the leader on the road, the sole leader, so they have to keep on working, and you know, it's going to go all the way to the finish now, and you know, that gap he has to close there, Matthews, is not going to happen in this final. After such a difficult day, you know, they're not going to play around that far out now because of the chase here on to catch this man.
Just under 4 kilometres to go. Let's see what the gap is, because the graphic showed nothing there. Good news for Stuyven fans. He's still out there. He's still in front. But by how much? Let's have a look. It's still all sizable enough. It might even be growing. 9 seconds again. What's left in the tank behind? 3.5 kilometres to go. Stuyven still on course for success. Behind they chase, in front he pedals for his life. Jasper Stuyven. It's been a long time since he won a road race. Via Roma, Milano-Sanremo the last time. Let's hear what they're telling him.
It's getting bigger, Jasper. The gap is getting bigger. Come on, come on, come on.
It's been a hard few days for Lidl Trek. Mars Pedersen having to go home. He was their main aim. Before the tour, they lost Telgeg and Hart. This could be some very sweet success for them.
Well, this will be a major success for him. We heard from Mats Pedersen, you know, when he was leaving the race the other morning, he was encouraging his guys, you know, to go out there and fight and, you know, give it everything. And that's what this man has got to do here. You know, still 8 seconds at the moment, and they're working together. But as you get inside this, you know, the final 1,500 metres, maybe the 2 kilometres to go, some of the rest are thinking, oh, we're not going to catch him. Try and spare a little bit for the sprint and try and get the places that are on the podium. And that's where, you know, he could just pull another couple of seconds and go all the way.
Look at Derek G. One big effort here. He was even at the saddle then. On his wheel, sticking to it is Javier Romo. But what happens when G finishes? This could be key. If someone else pulls it across, then they could pull him back. But no, they hesitate. They look. That is until Ben Healy sets off. It's still up for grabs, but he's holding it as we go into 2Ks to go. What's left in that tank? He's running on empty here.
Well, he has to be, and we can see the way they're starting to play around a little bit in that chasing group. And when you look at the riders are there, if they could work better together, it'd be possible to close this one down. But we can see 4 seconds at the moment, and Healy just pushing on there. But yeah, they're starting to look around, attack each other. But, you know, Movistar, Romo, he has to go to the front here and drill it and try and get it back together for his man, the Spanish champion.
Well, that started to look good there for both Derek G and Ben Healy, but Lutsenko comes across, 1.4 Ks to go, and Stuyven is going to see the Flamme Rouge. But behind, they still want to break his heart. Romo is now out the game. Lutsenko with a big turn. They're getting closer. They're almost up there now. But Stuyven has to continue to pedal away. It's just a handful of seconds. 2 or 3, no more. He looks behind. You've got to keep pedaling though, Jasper. 1K to go, it's still possible, but he's out of gas. He's tiring, that's that, Sean.
Yes, well, it's Lutsenko who just had that power to close him down here and just kept riding on the front with Pidcock in the wheel now, and it looks like, yeah, it's an interesting one. Who's going to be the fastest out of this group, because it's going to come down to a sprint. Unless we see a surprise attack, Healy has a go.
And Ben Healy wants to make his move in the pink jersey. There's no chocolates and champagne for Sterven, but it's Healy here who's at the front. Aramburu, who remember has the sprint on the wheel, comes off his big success in the Spanish Nationals. Healy's giving everything, perhaps too much here, as Pidcock's still in the game as well. Turgis stays in third wheel. 500 metres to the line at the end of what has been such an exciting day. One to remember down the years in the annals of Tour de France history. 300 metres now to the line in Troyes. It's where we started on a rare loop stage. As now it's Lutsenko who goes on the inside and looks to take the right line. Aramburu, the Spanish champion, through the centre. We know he has the pace, but here comes Derek G. Derek G on Tour debut. So many times second at the Giro last year. Turgis, though, is going to come around. Anthony Turgis is there. The line is up ahead of him. Pidcock's there, but it's Anthony Turgis who wins a pulsating stage. A classic on a classics parcours. What a day at the Tour de France. And it's a Frenchman who goes into the first rest day with a brilliant, explosive pop of a champagne cork.